What if I told you the TSA just changed the rules again and it could be the difference between cruising through security or watching your flight leave without you? This is not just about shoes off or laptops out. These new updates, they're sneaky. And if you're not prepared, they'll mess with your whole trip before it even starts. But here's the good news: by the end of this video, you're going to know everything the TSA doesn't exactly shout from the rooftops. You'll learn the smartest ways to pack, how to avoid surprise baggage fees, and even how to stretch out on your flight like you're in first class without paying a cent more. So grab your boarding pass, because we're not just talking travel, we're talking smooth, stress-free, no hiccups kind of travel. And that starts right here. Remember those ancient airport days where we had to unpack laptops like they were ancient artifacts? The good news is, some airports are finally catching up to the 21st century. They've rolled out these fancy AI-powered scanners that let you leave all your stuff inside your bag. Yeah, laptops, liquids, even your giant noise-canceling headphones. No more juggling 10 bins and a belt while the line behind you breathes down your neck. And there's always a but, right? Not every airport has these magic machines yet. So don't just assume you're walking into some futuristic tech utopia. Before you fly, check if your airport is one of the lucky few that has the updated scanners. Otherwise, you'll still need to unpack like it's 2015 and the rules never evolved. Now, I know what you're thinking. Wait, so does this mean the 311 liquid rule is finally gone? Not quite. The TSA is still holding on to that rule like it's a family heirloom. If you don't know what that is, it's the one that limits your liquids to 3.4 ounces each, packed into one clear quart-sized bag, and only one bag per passenger. But there's a twist. Some airports with those new scanners are starting to allow slightly larger liquids, but only if they're in TSA-approved containers. That means, yes, you might be able to sneak in your favorite moisturizer or that boutique hair serum, but don't push it. Rules still apply, and they're not afraid to confiscate your $30 shampoo just to make a point. Now, this one's personal protein powder. Look, I get it. You've got gains to maintain, but the TSA is cracking down on powdered substances. If your tub of protein is over 12 ounces, it's going to get flagged. That means extra screening. And while your whey might be innocent, the delay could cost you time or worse, your flight. Solution? Pre-portion it into smaller containers or switch to ready-to-drink versions if you're short on time. Speaking of gear, let's talk about portable chargers. We all rely on them. They're lifelines. But here's the part most travelers don't know. If your power bank is over 100 watt-hours, you need airline approval to bring it on board. No exceptions. So if your charger looks like it could jumpstart a car, it's probably too big. Stick with compact, travel-approved models and always keep them in your carry-on. Never check them. Trust me on that. Alright, let's talk food. Because if there's one thing we can all agree on, it's that airport food is a tragedy. $10 for a sandwich that tastes like cardboard sadness? No, thank you. The good news? You can totally pack your own snacks. Solid foods? All good. Sandwiches, fruit, chips, protein bars? Go wild! But if it's a dip, sauce, or spread, even something as innocent as peanut butter, then boom, it counts as a liquid. And yes, that 3.4 ounce rule kicks in again. So creamy hummus or ranch dressing? Treat it like shampoo, not a snack. Now here's where it gets fun: carry-ons. Or rather, ditching them. Airlines are getting sneakier. A bunch of them now charge for overhead carry-on luggage, even when it used to be free. And get this, even if you do pay, there's no guarantee you'll get bin space. If the flight's full, they'll tag your bag and check it at the gate whether you like it or not. So what's the fix? Travel with just a personal item. Yep, that's the secret. A personal item that fits under the seat, never gets checked. No surprise fees. No gate fights. No sorry, you'll have to pick it up at baggage claim. And it's totally doable if you know how to pack. Here's how. First, roll your clothes. Not fold, roll all. The military roll saves space and keeps things tidy. Then use compression cubes, those little zipper pouches that shrink your clothes down like vacuum bags. You'll fit twice as much and stay organized. Pack versatile outfits, neutral colors, lightweight fabrics, things that mix and match. And wear your bulkiest stuff on the plane: hoodie, jacket, even your heaviest shoes. Let the bag carry the light stuff. Your body can carry the heavy. Also, don't underestimate your personal item bag. Most airlines allow something bigger than you think. Check their size chart. Use a duffel or a backpack that opens like a suitcase, not a floppy tote. You'll fit more, access it faster, and look cooler doing it. Now, a few quick hitters. Smart luggage is amazing: built-in chargers, GPS tracking, but only if the battery is removable. If it's not, the TSA will ban it from being checked. If you're traveling with pets, pet food now gets its own screening. Yup, it goes through the X-ray, so pack it somewhere easy to reach. You don't want to hold up the line digging through your socks for a bag of kibble. Got a vape? Cool, but keep it in your carry-on. It's got a lithium battery, and the cargo hold is a no-go zone for those. Carrying cash? You're allowed. But if you've got more than $10,000 on you, expect questions. TSA won't take your money, but they will ask where it's going and where it came from. And yeah, facial recognition is creeping into more checkpoints. Fast and efficient, sure. But if you're not into having your face scanned, you can opt out. Just know it might take a few minutes longer for ID verification. Here's one last in-flight tip that changes everything. You know how you have to stash your personal item under the seat? As soon as you're in the air, slide it back behind your feet instead of under them. It gives your legs extra space and makes a huge difference on longer flights. So there you go. You now know more than most people in the airport. These updates might seem small, but they can save you time, money, and a whole lot of stress. If you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up. And if you've got a travel hack of your own, drop it in the comments. I'd love to steal it. I mean, share it. Subscribe for more tips that make travel smarter, not harder.